This is Mindy from the Weekend Gardener. Today I'd like to show you how to do a really fun kid project that will get the kids involved in the hot month of November and December. Will also help them contribute to those family meals that are so special and that build family memories. What this project is called is creating an edible tablescape. And what you're actually going to do is you're actually going to create hyperlocal lettuces that your guests can either select their lettuce and make their own salad right there on the table, or you can just simply use as a holiday decoration. What you need is you need a shallow container, or more than one container, whatever your style is. You can also have the holiday motif. Just for our example, I'm just using this type of container. You need to have drainage material. Do not use the packing peanuts for this project because these plants are going to be eaten. And potting soil. You also need red salad bulb seeds and spinach seeds. The first part of this project is making sure that the container is clean. Now, this project, these plants are only going to be in this container from 3 to 6 weeks, and then the plants will be done. So having a drainage hole in the container isn't as crucial as if it was a longer-lived type of plant. Also, where you put the container is really not that crucial either. These plants aren't really that dependent on sunlight because what you're going to consume is the leaves, not the flowers. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is make sure, again, that the container has been cleaned and thoroughly dried. The next part is you need to lay down your drainage material. Now, good about 1/4 of an inch of drainage material, or use the coffee filters, which is what I've done in this particular project. Then you need to add your soil. Now, I'm actually not going to put any more soil in this container because lettuce and spinach typically have very shallow roots. So having extra soil in this container is really going to serve no purpose. Now, you can either broadcast just open-handedly, or you can actually do a design. You could put initials. You can do whatever type of creative endeavor you would like to do. Now, you may think combining these two plants is a unique combination. First off, they'll give you the holiday color of red and green. And second off, both these plants can be wilted. They can be used to make a tossed salad. They're very universal in their uses. So you don't have to worry of trying to pick one for one use and pick the other for another use. So what am I going to do is I'm just going to broadcast the seed across the soil. In no certain pattern. Now, if you really want to recycle this project, you can actually cut the leaves, and what will happen is the leaves will regenerate for the month of December if you start them in November. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a very fine layer of potting soil on top, making sure I break up any clots. And then I'm going to thoroughly mist this. Don't put water on top of it because what will happen is it will dislodge the seeds, and some seeds will be buried too deep and they won't germinate. If I want to speed up the germination process, I'm simply going to put a sheet of glass over the top. Avoid putting something like saran wrap or some clear type of plastic because it has been discovered that that plastic can drip chemicals into the soil. Once you see seedlings starting to germinate, remove the glass. Make sure it's watered thoroughly, not wet. And in 3 to 6 weeks, you'll have a hyper-local edible tablescape. Until we meet in the garden again, this has been Mindy from the Weekend Gardener.